way that America, my original home, my capital H home, and family and friends were alive and living there through this, and everybody going through this, we've all restricted our movement to varying degrees, and it's really also restricted our distraction. It's left with whatever's in our mind, right? And the distractions and beliefs and thoughts we have clanging around in our mind and reactions that we're holding. And I noticed that with that reduction just in the daily interactions, that my nighttime dreams are more vivid, more colorful, more healing, asking for more attention. I wake with an even more intense emotion or sensation in my body. So as I wake from the night, I'm more connected to my dreams. And I really believe a lot of this has to do with the fact that we are having less distraction in our day. So it's like we've cleared the gateway or the portal or the doorway to our dreams, so we can just see that much further down the hall of dreams. And then coming forward from that seems to be even more juicy, vivid imagery. So for example, I recently had a dream this week that was so moving, and it was a dream, to be quick, sorry, there's a helicopter here because I'm doing an outside one, but just to be brief, it was a dream with my sister, and I seemed to be in a room that was very restricted and not like my bedroom I would ever have or want, but it was in my dream. And my dad, but wasn't really my dad, but this man was supposed to be my dad. And my sister leads me out of the room, and I'm chasing after her, and suddenly I'm outside along a running river. And I'm sharing this with you because I'm hoping that by sharing you might also share a dream with me. But I'm chasing, and I'm suddenly outside, and I'm along a river with a very strong current and rapids, and as I'm running, and she's ahead of me, and we're wearing these bathrobes, and it's like seriously like the polyester thick bathrobes from when we were kids. And I'm chasing after her, but lose sight of her, and I come to this kind of big rock that has a tree on it, and as I look over the precipice of it, I realize I'm not able to reach the land on the other side without her. I don't know how she navigated getting to the other side. The water is rising, and I'm not sure how I can make the leap to the next bit of land to follow her, and I can't see her, and I'm trying to figure out, I'm calling out to her, so can you tell me how to get there? And I look down, and I see her body floating in the river, like face down. And I think, oh my God, she's drowning, and here I am fully clothed, and I'm thinking, how can I get into these rapids to go rescue my sister? And I remember thinking it's going to be really heavy because I'm fully clothed. And I go ahead and jump in. As I'm trying to take off my bathrobe, I'm actually jumping into the water to try and save her. And I get in, and I'm still trying to take off some of these clothes, which you can, as you listen to me, you can start to think of what those may represent in my dream. And then I get down in there, and I find her. I'm so grateful I can find her, but we're still sinking down. And I think, this is the interesting thought, because I actually remember so clearly the thought was, oh my God, she's going to be so heavy. We are going to be so heavy. How can I lift her up? That thought is relevant because when we were itty bitty, I did rescue her from drowning, and she was little. And it's the key in the dream. It's kind of like this keystone moment in the dream that I realized the dream is representative of an awakening and a life and a shedding of layers that I can describe if you're interested in the comments later. So it's relevant to myself now, and there's the elements of dreaming and feeling heavy and weighed down by water and lifting myself and trying to lift my sister up. And then there's a relevant memory in there about, I think, something from my past that's holding me back, that's ready to be set free. And that I woke before I lifted her. I didn't wake feeling like she or I had drowned, but I woke at that moment of, oh, she's so heavy, we're so heavy. I'm trying to lift her and pushing up to the surface of the water, and then I woke. And I immediately felt a sense of tenderness and connection with my sister and how much I love her. And I really say that, and I can almost cry how much I really love her, and I felt so badly. I was so sorry for some things I'd said when I was little, when I had rescued her and probably shamed her. And it was all these things that are little, like, what? I was so little. I was under 10 years old. Yet those under 10-year-old messages that we tell ourselves, the vows we make when we're that little, all of that becomes a belief in a way that we live. And it's fascinating to me that that came up. And I do believe for a lot of us, while we're restricted in our outside lives the way we used to be, there's this real powerful imagery that's coming up for us in our dreams that we can pay attention to. And our dreams can be symbolic. They can also give it, like for me, it resonates that I wanted to heal something from my past. Not only to heal in relationship with my sister, but I definitely feel that also was underneath all that is about, there's a belief in there that and a vow I made to myself about relating to women, to other friends, to my relationship with myself, and that's how I'm living my life going forward unconsciously. That was all in my subconscious and I didn't even know I was doing it. So I ask you, what dreams are you dreaming right now, to curiosity, and to be open and curious and share? And if you would like to maybe have some perspective on it, I'm happy to give you my perspective, and what would really matter is what you feel is relevant for the dream. And what I really know is true for dreaming, and this is a tool for you if you're still listening or you catch this, the most important thing with your dreams is to write them down, say them out loud, get the video recorder going, because as you say them, you can see them and feel them differently and almost be like the sacred observer of the dream, even though I'm asking you still to be in the dream and feel yourself in the dream. And remember the sensations and the emotions and the colors and everything that happened and your sense of what you wanted to do next. So saying it out loud even to you guys today, after I've already gone through this and written it down before, I can see even more insights I'm going to percolate with later. So take advantage of this time when we have less distraction, where I really believe the portal to our dream world is clearer. Like there's just less obstruction to access our dreams. And let me know what your dreams are, and let me know if you would like some other ways of looking at it. So I think taking our dreams from the nighttime into our waking life is interesting. And then I'm really truly aware of dreaming right now. Like there's this nice bridge and there's a metaphor, like what are we dreaming into being? So in my waking life, from this time of more stillness and inward time, what is it that I'm planting seeds for? What is it I want to bring forward as I come out of this? And what action do I need to do? What belief is in the way of me doing that and seeing that be true? These are all questions. Anyways, I hope this is interesting and helpful and maybe playful. Maybe you'll be willing to play with me in your dreams. All right, lots of love. Bye.